Now, I am very excited to be joined by some of the team from the runaway success that is Disco Elysium. Thank you so much for joining us, folks.
Hi.
Yeah.
Now, you guys are gonna jump in and out of our shot as you all talk. So I thought what would be best is if I get you all to introduce yourselves and tell us what you do on the team.
I'm Helen Hindpere. I'm one of the writers behind Disco Elysium.
I'm Aleksander Kostov. I'm a designer and the art director on Disco Elysium.
And I'm Mikk Metsniit. I'm the head of publishing for Zoom and Disco Elysium.
One of the things that I was really keen to talk to you about is the fact that Disco Elysium is a game from what feels like an entirely new genre. It's something that, we just haven't seen before. So did you feel a little bit nervous about trying to introduce it to people when, there's nothing to really compare it to?
Oh yeah, we felt like we were taking a risk by focusing so much on writing. And I mean, people nowadays notoriously don't like to read. So it was really a gamble, I would say. But then again, I remember when I was first introduced to the project, and Robert Kurwitz, our lead writer, he had basically only written the beginning of the game, which was just inside of Whirling in Rags. And then I just played through it, and I totally lost track of time and understood that, oh, okay, this is something that other people are going to feel the same way about it. And there is like the interactivity especially and the detail. And then like only later on we realized how long it takes to actually make the entire game.
One of the first areas that we made for the game was the church and the ravers on the ice. And so this was kind of like a vertical slice for us, kind of like let's have like an interior area, an exterior area, characters, and see how like the Boolean quest tracking stuff like works. And so we like worked like on these three characters for like half a year, I think. And then like, all right, cool, we got it together, perfect, this works perfectly. But then suddenly we realized, wait, so it took 6 months to write three characters.
Oh, that's really lovely because, that's one of the things that I adored about Disco Elysium is just that incredible world building, a depth that we'd kind of never seen before. I think, that's definitely one of the reasons it blew people away. So I guess, Aleksander, has that made you nervous for whatever's next? Have you realised, with the time and the energy and the huge amount of effort that went into this, we're all waiting for the next one now. Is it going to be just as good?
It's going to be much better.
Oh wow, you've said that on video now. You realise we've got that recorded, so either way, if it works, it works. And so obviously you're here with a huge amount of nominations. I don't think anybody was surprised to see your name pop up quite so often. So Mikk, how does it feel to have a game come out and immediately have this kind of huge success, to be nominated for 7 BAFTAs?
I think we're still dreaming in a really weird way. To be a bit ballsy, we knew we had a good game once we launched it, but like to actually get this amount of feedback throughout like the previous half a year has been mind-blowing. It's insane, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this puts us like almost on a direct trajectory towards knighthood, right? That's what happens at BAFTAs.
Yeah, the queen is next, yeah.
I'm sure she's ready and waiting. I've heard she's a fan, So I guess the one thing I have to ask everybody is, obviously we're on a virtual red carpet right now. Don't know if anybody noticed, but it's virtual. And that's obviously because we're all locked down at home. So what have you all been getting up to whilst you've been trapped inside your houses?
I think honestly, like gamers all over the world might be the best equipped to handle this lockdown because it's just so easy to stay at home and play games. It's kind of what I do anyway, honestly. So I guess everyone has like different games they've been playing. I've been playing mostly Magic the Gathering, if I'm honest. I'm a bit...
Oh my God,
I'm a huge Magic the Gathering nerd as well, so I'm very excited to hear you say that. Maybe we're going to have to play some Magic Arena.
Rostov has actually. Rostov, what have you been playing? So
I've been playing Alex. This was not planned. However, I lucked out in that I managed to borrow a VR headset from Cosmos, one of our warriors at Saum, just before the quarantine happened. So now I'm just like happen to have a VR headset, and he does not. So I get to play the freshest and biggest VR game right now.
Yeah, Half-Life Alyx is truly phenomenal. Like the way it pushes the medium forward, we've only been singing praise for it for the past week. Basically, we're just actually brainstorming with Rostov like half an hour before this call that like it's just so good, so good.
Speaking
VR Disco Elysium.
VR Disco Elysium.
Yes, please. I would like that. Well, I was going to say, speaking of games that you're loving at the moment, is there anybody on the nominations list that you're really excited to see kind of Disco Elysium up next to?
I really like how much success Control has been getting. So I think they really deserved it. Absolutely. So this is like my own tiny favorite.
Well, fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. As I said, I was hugely excited to speak to you. You definitely lived up to it. So good luck this evening.
Thank you
very much.